Hey, welcome or welcome back. My name is Joya Monet and this is Cash Monet Budgets. I use a cash envelope system to better manage and save my money so that I can stay debt free. And today, you guys, I am filming a savings challenge video. I'm excited and nervous because this is my first time doing this. And when I started this cash stuffing system back in May and I was seeing these savings challenge videos, I was very confused, not about it at all. I'm like, what's going on? Why are we doing scratch offs and having IOUs? What's the purpose? I'm almost a year into my journey and I get it. So let's go ahead and count the cash. We have 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 140, 150, 155, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, $196 we are going to be stuffing our savings challenges with. So I do already have savings challenges that I actually budgeted for, so we'll get into that first and then we'll get into like the more fun stuff afterwards. And you know why this is meant to be? I was like, okay, Joya, let's be for real and get a die. Now we play games in this household and I went and got the aggravation game and I opened the box. A pink die. So for you guys who are new, this channel is dedicated to my sister and her favorite color is pink. Hence the pink candle, the pink heart that's over out of frame that you can't see. So I feel like this is going to be an ongoing thing based off of this. I also have some libations. I actually got this at the event that I met my boyfriend at back in 2018, y'all. All right, let's get into it and then I will go ahead and give y'all story time because apparently it was a cliffhanger in my last video when I was talking about my neighbors. My dollar bills savings challenge by it's D. I budgeted for $4 and I did find this smaller Sharpie to color in the circles. I've been using my brown markers just for the aesthetic, you know, animal print. So $4 is going into the dollar bills challenge. Okay, so the neighbors. They are the neighbors that are across the street from us. They are low-key obnoxious. They are just very loud and they don't care. Like they have parties and stuff. And listen, have your parties, play your music, because I can hear it too and I'm gonna dance a little bit. But let's be respectful of other people in the neighborhood. So $1, $2, $3, $4 going into this challenge. And we now have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, and 23. There was one night, y'all, where it was late. And I'm assuming they got back from the club because it woke me up out of my sleep. The music in the car is blasting. And they literally are sitting in front of the house in the car. Windows rolled down, music blasting. My February monthly challenge, which I have dedicated these hearts to be $5. It's going to get 20 today, so I'm going to do four hearts. Yes, 5 times 4 is 20. I can still do math. I also stole some of my markers from my nephew, so don't tell him, y'all. See, I don't even know how to use it. So we're coloring 5 hearts. But yeah, they were just sitting in the car blasting music, windows down, like it was the middle of the day. The music didn't stop until almost 5 o'clock in the morning, and it was like, what is going on? And then the guy got in the car and left. So I'm like, you don't even live here. And this monthly challenge is by my girl Kendra at Budget Crafts by Kendra. Everybody is going to be listed in the description box so that you can go check them out and support them. So $20 is going into here. But yeah, and I'm like, oh, so you don't even live here. You over here being disrespectful, blasting music at all types of hours of the night, and now you get to go home. So there was one day that I was coming home from the bank. The next challenge is say $20 and $24 in 2024. I don't want it to be confused with the save 2024 in 2024 because that's not happening over here. I'm working with February, and because I budget weekly, I just budgeted half of this 20, so it's getting $10. And we have 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54 in this challenge. So I'm coming home and my mom texts me and she was like, girl, why does SWAT have our street locked down? And I was like, SWAT? What? So I'm like, okay, what do I do? Next up is the 100 envelope challenge, and I budgeted for 97. So I was like, okay, what I'm gonna do then is I'm going to just come in a different way, right? But the thing is, I'm thinking that the whole street is blocked off. So I'm thinking that I'm not gonna get onto our street at all. So I came into the neighborhood like a street early and kind of circled around the park that we have by the house. So 50, 70, 90, 95, 96, 97. So we now have 100, 200, 250, 300, 350, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 500, 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82. What was that, 582? We're going to go with that because I am not going to count it again. So I did that, and then I saw my neighbor who lives at the very end of the street, his truck come out. I was like, okay, well, maybe they're gone now. Y'all, I pull up to the street, I look to my right and make sure that nobody's coming, and I turn my head to the left, and lo and behold, there is all types of police officers around my neighbor's house. So my grandparents live one house away from me. And because there was a cop who is literally like right in front of our house, and he's pretty much like waving me down like, nah, you can't come here, you better turn around and go. And I'm like, well, let me just pull up into my grandparents' house because they live on this side. Hello, honey. Last Sunday I played the game and ended up saving $28. So now we have 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40. And then I watched the video today. Today is Sunday. The game just started, and I want to make sure I do not miss the Usher Bowl. Next savings challenge video, I'll be stuffing $14. So I park in my grandparents' garage, and I go inside immediately because I'm like, I don't know what's happening. Let me get inside. So I'm going in, and my grandfather's like, you can go. They'll let you go home. And I'm like, but they're literally right in front of the house. I'm a little concerned. I'm a little afraid, to be honest, and I don't want to get caught up in the chaos. He's like, no, it's fine, just go. And so I'm like, okay, whatever. So I leave my car there, and I'm walking down, and cop car who is in front of the house, I'm like, hey, I live right here. My mom came out the same time I was talking to him. I was like, I live right here. Can I go in? And he kind of like looked around. He was like, yeah, you can go in. So I'm like power walking because, again, I'm concerned. And I go in, and apparently they had already got somebody out of the house, and we had like a front row seat to all of the chaos. So now getting into the collabs, we have Miss Budget for Success, who's doing a collab with Hop Into Budget with Bunny. Let me actually see. I have 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36, 37 left over. I am going to break this 10 down. But yeah, went on to because we have the ring, and I guess like the neighbor app is linked on there, and somebody was like, why is the SWAT over here? And one neighbor answered, they're doing a drug bust. It's a raid. I was like, get him out of here. So yeah, that's pretty much the story. By the time like I got in the house, the SWAT, they were leaving, and as soon as the cop who was in front of our house moved, because it was one in front of our house and then one on the end of the street, so people couldn't come this way. And so once they moved, all these cars were coming, and I was like, oh, okay, well, these are just, people in the neighborhood who are trying to get home. Y'all, it was the whole FBI. These were unmarked cars. They was in the neighborhood, y'all, looking. I don't think they ever found who they were looking for, but our next door neighbor, she works from home, and had a conversation with my mom, and apparently there's a light pole right in front of the house. And I remember that I was like, dang, this looks like it's never been this bright. My mom said that she recalls coming home and seeing somebody working on the light. The neighbor believes that that's how they've been watching that house. They put a camera up there. So that's the story, y'all. Sorry to leave y'all hanging in the last video. All right, let's get back into it. She also has these where you can do $5, $5 and $10. So because I don't feel like I'm working with a lot and I'm doing a lot of collabs in this video, I'm going to work with this one. Should I roll a die? You know what? I'm going to come back to this one because there are others in here that have specific dollar amounts. So I'm going to come back to Hop into Budget with Bunny. Valentine's Day savings. I am going to do $1, child. And then I'll come back to it if I have extra. We're going to kind of keep with the pink theme. And do $1. And this is the collab with G&K Designs and Budgets, Hot Mess Budgets, and Mindy's Budgeting. Next up, we have Valentine's Day. I'm gonna put $5 in here. Part of that same collab, we have Fries Before Guys, and I'm gonna do $2 for this one. And I'm also going to copy the girls who've been putting ketchup on the fries. All right. I believe this one is like a roll and save, so I'm going to come back to that one as well. Going into the collab with the Blessed Daisy Budgets, Jamie RN Budgets, and Sarah on a Budget. I believe this one is from Jamie RN. It's Friends Don't Block Friends from Getting Lucky, and each is for $3. So I'll do 1, 2, 3. I got these clips here. This one is from Sarah on a Budget. The more I drink, the luckier you'll be. They got these numbers down here. I think that's so cool to call somebody to be like, look, come pick me up. We're not driving drunk out here. And I laminated them to do like a little envelope, but then I got scissor happy and I cut the side off. So we're gonna go ahead and do, I think we can go ahead and do 5. So we'll knock out the 3 and a 2. And then this one is from Jackie with the Blessed Daisy Budgets. Real friends have your stinger when you get buzzed. Again, don't drink and drive. Call a friend to come join you. No. Shout out to the friends who don't drink so that they can be DDs. So for this one, I am going to do this $4. All right. And then we have another collab with Jenny over at Simply Living Saves. And I put all 3 in here from her. We have Love is in the Air. You get to pick how much for each heart and letter. Each of these icons. And then the same each flower and letter for April showers. So I am starting out with Love is in the Air because, hello, it's February. And I'm doing $1 for each heart and letter. So I will, she already put a $sign there. You know what? That's the drink talking. So I'll end up saving a total of $20 in here. I'm playing it real safe, y'all. And then the collab that she's doing is with D Plans and Budgets, and I believe these are roll and saves. So I'm gonna start with that one. Oh, I feel like I'm all over the place. I'm sorry, y'all. I'll move this over here and bring this. Y'all, I just found this lid to something when I was laminating. I was like, oh, I can use that to roll. Oh, it's my first roll. Okay, let's see. 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We are saving $2. So I need to get some change. I know exactly where to get some change. My hobbies envelope. And I'll just change out this 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Perfect. That'll make my condensing video a little bit smoother. $2 going in for this challenge. Now, let's go back to the budget for success. Oh, y'all, I'm nervous. And let the die decide. $6. Okay. Ooh, I wasn't ready. Okay, $6 is going there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Y'all, I do not want to do any IOUs. Oh, did I think this through? Did I think this through? Shoot. Okay. All right. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna figure it out. Okay. So hop into Budget with Bunny. $5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're looking good. Looking good. Looking good. And then it was this one. Spread the love. And instead of rolling, what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to take the last $3 and put it in there, because what we're not gonna do is on the very first video is have an IOU. So $3 for the first butterfly there. And oh no, I messed up, y'all. I messed up. Dang it. That's okay. That's okay, because I was supposed to put $5 in this. So what I'm just gonna do is I'm just gonna roll and play until the finish line, and then once that amount is saved, then I'll just go ahead and step it in. Dang. Okay, so let me go ahead and roll for this next one here. $5. Oh, oh, not the marker. Okay, got this one. All right, so far we have $8, $10 to save up for this. Man, I did not want to do it that way, but oh well, here we are. And again, this challenge is created by Frugality is Life and the Traveling and Saving Chief, the SKYDUE Beauty Budget, Brandy, Janae, Plan, Live Budget are the participants, and we'll see who saves the most once we get to the finish line. You guys, this was actually pretty fun. I'm glad that I decided to participate in these collabs to get, you know, dip my toe into doing saving challenges. I think this is going to stay in rotation with my other videos. This was a lot of fun. Thank y'all for watching. Let me go make sure I'm not missing the Usher concert. Y'all be well. Continue to take care of yourselves. If you made it to this part of the video, please like the video. You can dislike the video, but you gotta make a decision, okay? All right. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.